Did the doctors mention this condition as the cause of your baby's brain injury? Want to know what I'm getting at? Stay with me as I share with you this very important information. Hello, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm a childbirth injury and medical malpractice attorney practicing law here in the state of Maryland, and I would like to quickly talk with you today about this medical condition. And the purpose of this video today is to help you get a better understanding of this condition from a medical legal standpoint, especially if we're dealing with a baby who has a subsequent cerebral palsy diagnosis. All right, so what is this condition? Did the doctors talk to you about HIE, or hypoxic ischemic encephalopathy? And the reason why this is really important, specifically if you're thinking about bringing a birth trauma case, is because HIE, in its basic standing, if you just break it down from the simplest terms, what it means is that your baby has suffered a reduced level of blood and oxygen, and this reduced level of blood and oxygen has led to a brain injury. And so when a birth injury attorney or birth trauma attorney like myself, when we're trying to help families understand how these injuries occurred, we are looking for HIE, or we're looking to see, was the baby struggling or having a hard time during a vaginal delivery? Was the baby in fetal distress? And because the baby was in fetal distress, and this fetal distress was not properly diagnosed, it was not properly treated, we're looking at that. And if it wasn't properly diagnosed and properly treated, then a baby can suffer from a brain injury. And so when we're talking about HIE, it's really, to break it down in its most simplest terms, like I said, it's a reduced level of blood and oxygen that causes a brain injury. And we all know as humans, we need blood and we need oxygen to be able to survive. And so when you've got a baby going through the stressors of labor and delivery, trying to get out and come into the world, if the baby's fetal reserves are depleted, and like I said, the doctors and nurses are not paying attention to the electronic fetal heart monitor, the baby is no longer tolerating that vaginal delivery, doctors don't move to proper treatment, they're not moving to an emergency C-section when warranted, even though the baby is in serious trouble. If you got all of that going on, then it's easy to see how that baby can suffer a brain injury. So why have I taken the time today to talk with you about this really important information? Because I'm giving you insight as to how a birth trauma and a birth injury attorney is going to be looking at these types of cases, how we go about helping families get these answers. And I'm trying to let you understand that if your doctor has mentioned this term HIE, or you've seen it in the medical records and now you have questions about it, and you're definitely concerned about how your baby is going to meet these future challenges, especially if you're dealing with a cerebral palsy diagnosis. If you have all of this going on and you would like to speak with me further about what's going on in your life, this is what I invite you to do. And remember, taking this next action, it costs you absolutely nothing. And what is that action? To pick up the phone and give me a call. I can be reached at 301-850-4832, or if you prefer, you can also reach me toll free at 1-833-4BABY-HELP. In addition to that, you can send me an email to medicalinjury@bostonlawllc.com. I answer birth trauma and baby brain injury questions from families all the time. This is what we do. I would be glad to take some time and listen to your story. All right, that's going to be it for today's quick educational video. Again, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm one of the childbirth injury and medical malpractice attorneys practicing law at Boston Law Group, LLC, and we will see you next time. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.